Hi guys, today we're going to be doing a little planting. I'm going to be giving some attention to the back south side of our backyard in the area in the vicinity of where we're thinking our shed is going to go, but we don't know exactly when and where we're going to place it, so I can't really do too much to that area, but along the fence line, I think I've got a little bit of room to plant a boxwood hedge, and that's what we're going to be doing today. So this is the area that we're going to be working in today from right here to this corner fence line right there. You can see the swale right over here, and along this whole back fence it's just been mulch, and I'm kind of getting a little tired of just looking at it, but I can't really do too much like planting in here. One, because this gets part sun, part shade, and also we don't know exactly where in this vicinity the shed is going to go. It has to be 5 feet from the property line on all sides, but we don't know if it's going to be facing this way with the door here, or if we turn it around, the back of the shed would be against the fence line, the front would be this way. So, and you know, this whole structure over here is going to bring in a lot of shade on this side. So I figured the only thing good enough that could handle both sun and shade and not get too unruly, boxwoods. Mo came out the other day and prepped the entire area. He measured from the one post where the Z is all the way to the back post, marked it with string, and then came in with a flat shovel and scraped up all the sod, and he did such a good job. I picked up a dozen Green Mountain boxwoods, which I think are perfect for this area because they get 4 to 5 feet high and only 2 to 3 feet wide. And we pretty much have just about a little over 2 feet over here and about 3.5 feet, I think, from the ground to the top of the chain link fence. Actually, it could be 3 feet. I haven't measured it, but that'll be just the perfect size to fill in this whole area and then kind of screen in the chain link fence, because I think an evergreen hedge would look much prettier than chain link fencing. I do have another boxwood hedge on the other side of the house, and that one I used green velvets because they stay a lot smaller, 2 to 3 feet tall and wide, so they were perfect for right along the walkway. You guys have seen this boxwood hedge in numerous videos. It runs right along the side of our house, the north side of our house, and it is filling in beautifully. A lot of them are almost touching. This is a 3-year-old. I think we're going on 4-year-old. This is like a 3.5-year-old hedge, and it is just filling out beautifully. I specifically chose the green velvets and the Green Mountain boxwoods because they stay green all year long. Because some boxwoods in the wintertime tend to get that like bronze tipped look, and I don't really like that look. Some people do. If you do, that's great, but I want something that stays green all year long, and these two varieties do that. I've got the boxwoods all placed out, and I didn't bring out my measuring tape and get too specific as far as placement goes. I've got them in the center of the bed between the chain link fence and the edge of the bed, and from the center of the trunk to the center of the trunk, they're 24 inches apart from each other. I think that's a good distance because I'm not looking for an instant hedge. They can take their time and just kind of grow into each other in the next couple years. But I think overall, this is going to look really good. I've got the 9-inch auger today. We've got our starter fertilizer. We're going to aug some holes, get these all planted, and then we'll come in with a fresh layer of mulch and mulch this area. Right at the end of the swale right here where the pop-up is, I've got some more rocks that I'm going to line the bottom of the swale here to kind of just keep the soil from eroding down. Here we go. All right guys, my camera cut out on me just before I started mulching, so that didn't make it in the video, but we are done. Everything is watered in, mulched, and it looks beautiful. Isn't this just the sweetest little hedge? Oh my gosh, it looks so good. I did decide after I planted the boxwoods, I decided to take all of the hostas and divide them into 14 little plants, and I dotted them in between the boxwoods. So I've got 6 boxwoods and 7 hostas on each side, and I think it just creates the cutest little pop of color throughout this whole thing. And it's very simple, it's very clean. I like a little nature with the rocks and the water flow from the swale, and I think this whole thing is just going to fill in beautifully, fill in nicely. And again, the best part about this area right here and these plants, they can handle both sun and shade. So if we do come in at some point with a shed, you know it's going to be like 10-12 feet high. So this whole section here will only get just probably a little bit of dappled light in the morning, but that's okay because these plants can handle it. And that's why I love boxwoods so much, because they can handle so many different variations of light, from full sun all the way to shade, and they will do beautifully. They're so versatile, they're very low maintenance, and I just love the fact that they're evergreen all year long. Anyways guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.